Let's get loaded in here. I forget what I was doing last stream. How are things looking in here? Is anything getting backed up? Okay, so the overproduction thing's working a little. But, you know, yeah. I think this approach that I did isn't good. Like, processing all of the byproducts centrally, and then feeding them down, and then overflowing them into various things. Just like this stuff's overflowed, completely backed up, just because I haven't gotten around to expanding it. So, like, I think I can keep going with this playthrough, and what I can do is, when it's done, unplug portions of it, and just see what the power requirements are. Like, if this is going to continue to stay independently powered and not be put on the same power grid as the main grid, then I'll be able to use that to say, it's like, oh, I'm going to be producing this much stuff over here, but I need to have like this amount of space for the power requirements. These are all full. No, they're not all full. Okay, let's go have another visit to the warehouse. So hopefully the shift to steel-based stuff would mean that empty canisters is going to be fine. Fine-ish. Plus, the empty canisters and the turbo fuel output aren't on separate loops. That means every time that gets drained, it's going to be redistributed amongst all of these. So if I drain that, empty that. But either that's a no or it drains very quickly. Right, so that's 45. That's 50. I'm wondering if it makes sense to actually put the fuel generators that basically burn off all of the heavy oil residue byproducts that are just on the floors where the byproducts are consumed. I don't know. Like this is part of the issue with like the empty canisters thing. Plus, this isn't all connected. Pretty much all of the canisters disappear in here and just never come out again. Drop these off in the fuel gen floor. Oh, wrong floor, it aimed for. How much heavy oil residue gets backed up into normal fuel production? I don't think I actually looked in there in a while. And so the water's backed up. And there's no heavy oil residue. And the site isn't even, like, plugged in. Is it clocked properly? Kind of. I'm not even sure what's going on here, so yeah. I think the little experiment with this facility is kind of kicking off the countdown timer for this approach to get abandoned. Go pick up that crate while we're at it. Give us something to do to pass the time while considering what I can be working on instead of restarting. Like, the way I'm feeling right now, I don't think I'll get around to doing nuclear power on this playthrough. That seems to be the persistent issue. I always get like nuclear power unlocked, but I never end up deploying it. Like one of the things I was thinking of doing after watching the Unity highlights that I processed today was there's an oil node up there on an extractor somewhere. And I'm thinking it'd be like a good idea to have a additional floor on top of like the coal plant to handle like oil reduction and like fuel gens and everything, because compact coal's already being produced over there for the coal plant. Once additional nodes are piped in from over in the forest, not like from over the northern forest, which is a right pain, to be honest. I think it's like supplies are good. Obviously, I could just like pipe. Well, I say pipe. Obviously, I could just belt more sulfur over. I'm thinking, what kind of blueprints can actually pay attention on making next time to eventually expedite things? Because the blueprints for setting up the factory corner placeholders things, yeah, they were kind of handy, but the amount of times I've done non-8 segment height placeholders meant that I ended up not using them more often than I ended up using them. Oh, that's somewhere I deleted a pylon. Right. So, just focusing on just like blueprints for walls or blueprints for floors might be a more useful adaptation. I could spend some time looking at setting up machine manifolds in the blueprint designer, because like past a certain point the manifolds I designed don't actually fit in the blueprint designer. Oh, you know, a bit of pants there. There's any crates out that way? Yeah, all the way out in Blue Crater. I think one of the things I should do if I'm going to restart is I want to pop open the blueprint designer and see if I can get me viaduct work in any way accommodated by the blueprint designer. Like, even if I have to do something as daft as building it diagonally. possibly the worst time to have an autosave. It's like falling off a zip line while having crab hatches open beneath me. Yeah, as I'm thinking more about it, like, the idea of restarting is becoming more and more appealing. But there's this issue of, like, one of the things I said was, like, next time I restarted, I would be, like, taking a break from streaming Satisfactory for a while and getting back to the Zelda stream instead, but now I'm wanting to just dive straight into it. Yeah, that theory's not going to work. I'll start over another one. These are meant to be 3 apart. Sorry, these are meant to be 6 apart. And this is 3 apart. If I build this one, and then I build one that's symmetrical, what I could be doing is seeing if that'll snap to that, but I don't need to build both. I can just build one, and then try snapping this like the wrong way around, because if that blueprint snaps to that from here while I'm on top of it, then it's feasible. Viaduct experiment. Oh, wrong thing. Oh yeah. Blueprints. So it's hypothetically feasible that the initial snapping point for a viaduct built through blueprints would be set up like this. Like that's not an issue so far. Not really getting much in the way of good points of snapping. Stick a catwalk on. Actually, that wouldn't be there, it would be there. I'm gonna go check the wiki for nudge mode. Like, is there actually an option for no vertical nudging is currently possible. Fucking great. Not filled with confidence so far. Right. Try another option. I'll actually go down more because it's got a concrete pillar on it. No, that ain't any good. Okay, let's try it so it's on one even slice. So there should be no vertical offset. Oh, aside from the fact that it's hovering up there. Fucking great. Let's rebuild it then! Yeah, I get the feeling that if I'd tried blueprints in a previous playthrough, I wouldn't have bothered in this one. Just the amount of disappointment I felt through trying to get them to do like what I think they should be doing. It's just not worth it. Alright, let's do that again. Okay, that is more feasible, kind of. Because there you go, like that's one stretch of viaduct. Okay, let's try something stupid. Okay, so that's a maybe if I had the second one built. So let's go build the second one. Of course that fell off. Because that's only going to be feasible if I have the parachute. So if I have to stick stuff onto the viaduct in order to build the viaduct from blueprints. No. So there's a problem with this layout. Okay, the success is that, you know, it is the requisite number of tiles apart. Okay, what the hell's going on there? Oh, I just haven't cleaned some shit up, lovely. Just clean that up while I'm down here. Okay, so this is the required number of items apart. The issue is that that blueprint includes this bit. Having to jump off a viaduct in order to build the viaduct is just... no. So we've determined that it's not feasible to use the blueprinting tool for the viaducts. Oh, actually, there's a point. Let's try it with just the walkways. Viaduct experiment 3. v20b. Why is it snapping all the way down there? No. Blueprint's not fit for fucking purpose. You can't build them out, you can't use them to build infrastructure because it doesn't snap for infrastructure. And there's no vertical nudging to accommodate the shortfalls in the snapping. And it's just, it's disappointing. Like, the only thing I could use viaducting, like blueprints for viaducting for, is when I'm around stuff that I can stand on in front of the viaduct. That's just not good. Like, aside from putting stuff on top of the things that you call planar surfaces, the blueprint system seems just not ideal. That's just such a massive letdown, to be honest. See where that oil node is, if it's still not pinging. I think I spied it up on one of these ridges. I just can't remember which one it was. And clearly it's out of range of the radar tower here. mostly now what we're doing is I've given up on continuing with this playthrough, and I'm just doing feasibility studies for the next playthrough. Yeah, I would not be surprised if the mods had fixed issues with blueprints in order to like do what I want to do with them. But I'm avoiding playing with mods on purpose. It's like I'm here to play Satisfactory, I'm not here to play Satisfactory customized to my needs. I want to play the game as intended and see how it develops, and then fuck around with it once I've had a satisfactory playthrough with Satisfactory. I had not intended to say that. Is it a water node I'm thinking of for some reason? There's oil nodes up there. Okay, I need to get actually up on the ridge and have a look. That had blown this shit up. Oh no, it's the next thing over I went through. Alright. Even the location of the sulfur, I'm wondering if I should actually build a coal plant elsewhere. Here we are, crude oil. I've got resource extractors unlocked. No. But I could, feasibly bring oil down from there to an additional floor on my little power facility here. So let's pop over to the hub and have a look. That's a bit of a delayed reaction. Either that or he's missing a lot more often than just that one shot. There's lessons to be learnt from how this ended up being laid out, but I'm not sure what lessons to be learnt from it. Like, aside from, like, taking up everything and injecting it, like, in the like, traditional location, like, that just doesn't work. So one of the adapted experiments was to inject resources at the appropriate insertion point prior to where they're first needed, rather than like all in the same column, so you don't have to work as high. Like, that's something to consider. Here we go. So, I would get these unlocked if I'd paid any attention to my bauxite production. And then I'd be able to go pop over back to the fuel plant, or the power plant location, and make it like a general purpose power plant, not just a coal plant. And spending more time to accommodate future recipe rebalances works. I just need to put more effort into it. Oh yeah, and the blueprints for conveyor support also works. I need to put more effort into that. So, yeah. I might not be playing on this save again. So, oh, how do I spell abandoned? Right, one N. Alright, how does this compare to v20? Let's finish just saving. It's got 308 hours versus 106. That's 238. So 18C and 20 in similar-ish ranges. Yeah. I'm gonna pop off. I need to like think about like what I'm going to be doing, whether I'm going to be sticking to my original plan to stop streaming Satisfactory for a while, or just pick right up after the stream. Now, as it stands with me live stream clipping, playing Zelda while I'm live stream clipping Satisfactory would just be confusing as hell for me. So I'll still be playing Satisfactory. That just means the latest day at which I'll be playing Satisfactory again would be Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. So that's going to be all for now. I'm going to pop off and ponder some things. Either I will be back on later this evening to play more Satisfactory, or I'll be back on later this evening to play some Skyward Sword, or I won't be streaming at all. See what happens. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.